The lights of Paris were dazzling. The world's biggest fashion icons gathered, cameras flashing without pause. But when the media impact rankings of Paris Fashion Week 2026 were finally revealed, one name from China stunned everyone. Wangi Ba, number 1, the most mentioned Chinese celebrity of the entire event. And somewhere, fans quietly whispered one thought: Xiao Zhan must be proud. Paris Fashion Week has always been more than just a fashion event. It is a battlefield of influence, a stage where the most powerful names in entertainment, fashion, and culture collide under the same dazzling lights. Every year, the world watches. Hollywood stars arrive in designer couture. K-pop idols dominate headlines with their global fandoms. Supermodels glide through venues like living sculptures. But in 2026, something extraordinary happened. Among hundreds of celebrities attending the shows, one Chinese name began appearing everywhere: Wang Yibo. From the moment he stepped out in Paris, the atmosphere shifted. Photographers suddenly leaned forward. Fashion reporters whispered his name. Fans waiting behind barricades screamed with excitement. There was something about his presence that felt magnetic. Calm, sharp, unmistakably confident. He didn't need loud gestures. He didn't chase attention. Instead, attention chased him. Every photo from the event began circulating across social media platforms within minutes. Fashion editors reposted his looks. International fans analyzed every detail of his styling. Clips of his arrival at the venue quickly went viral. And while the excitement was building online, a bigger surprise was quietly forming behind the scenes. Because fashion analysts were already tracking something important: media impact, a measurement that determines which celebrities generate the most global attention during events like Paris Fashion Week. And when the final report arrived, the results shocked everyone. Wang Yibo ranked number 1 among Chinese celebrities. His media share reached 1.1%, making him the most talked about Chinese star across the entire Paris Fashion Week 2026. For some, it was just a statistic, but for fans who had followed his journey for years, it felt like history. And suddenly, one thought began echoing across the fandom. If Xiao Zhan saw this moment, he would probably smile. To understand why this achievement feels so emotional for fans, you have to go back to the beginning of Wang Yibo's journey. Before the luxury brands, before the global recognition, before the flashing cameras of Paris, there was simply a young artist working quietly, step by step. Wang Yibo never built his career on noise. Instead, he built on discipline. Fans remember the long days of training, the demanding schedules, the endless effort to improve in music, performance, and acting. He rarely spoke about the pressure, but people could see it, because every new project revealed a stronger version of him. From music stages to television screens, Wang Yibo's presence kept evolving. And then came the moment that changed everything. His acting performances began attracting massive international attention. Suddenly, his name was no longer known only in China. Global fandoms were forming. International audiences discovered his unique charm, that rare combination of quiet intensity and effortless charisma. Fashion houses noticed too. Luxury brands began inviting him to major events. His style was sharp yet minimal, elegant yet powerful. He didn't look like he was trying to impress anyone, and that was exactly what made him unforgettable. By the time Paris Fashion Week 2026 arrived, the world was already watching him closely. But even then, no one expected what would happen next. Because standing out in Paris is never easy. The city is filled with global superstars during Fashion Week. Every headline is fiercely contested. Yet somehow, Wang Yibo rose above the noise. Not with controversy, not with spectacle, but with pure presence. And the numbers proved it. When the media impact rankings were released, the reaction online was immediate. Fans across Asia, Europe, and the Americas began sharing the results. Screenshots spread rapidly through social media timelines. Number 1 Chinese celebrity, most mentioned at Paris Fashion Week. Media share, 1.1%. Those numbers carried meaning. Because Paris Fashion Week is one of the most competitive cultural events in the world. Thousands of influencers, models, designers, and celebrities attend. Yet somehow, Wang Yibo's name cut through the global conversation. Fashion journalists highlighted his appearance. Photographers published galleries featuring his look. Luxury brand pages reposted images of his arrival. The digital impact was undeniable. For the fashion industry, it was a powerful signal. Asian celebrities are no longer just guests at global fashion events. They are central figures shaping the conversation. And Wang Yibo stood right at the center of that shift. But for fans, the emotions went deeper than statistics. Because they remembered the early days. They remembered when international recognition felt like a distant dream. Now that dream had become reality. The pride flooding the fandom was overwhelming. Messages poured in from fans saying the same thing again and again. He deserves this. His hard work paid off. Our Yibo is shining in Paris. And somewhere within those celebrations, another name began appearing quietly. Xiao Zhan, not as part of competition, but as part of a shared history that fans still treasure deeply. For years, Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo have been connected in the memories of fans. Their collaboration left a powerful impression on audiences around the world. The chemistry, the unforgettable scenes, the emotional impact of their performances. It created a bond that fans still talk about today. Even as both artists built their own successful careers, that shared moment in time remained special. So when Wang Yibo achieved such a global milestone in Paris, fans couldn't help imagining something simple. What if Xiao Zhan heard the news? What if he saw the ranking report? Many fans expressed the same quiet thought online. He must be proud, not in a competitive way, but in the way someone feels when they witness another person grow stronger and stronger with time. Because Wang Yibo's success represents more than individual popularity. It represents the rising influence of Chinese artists on the global stage. The entertainment industry is changing. Asian celebrities are now shaping international fashion, music, and television conversations more than ever before. And Wang Yibo's presence at Paris Fashion Week is proof of that transformation. He didn't just attend, he dominated the media conversation. For fans who have supported him through every stage of his career, seeing his name at the top of that list felt almost unreal. Yet the numbers spoke clearly. Paris had noticed him. The global media had noticed him. And the world of fashion had noticed him. When the final lights of Paris Fashion Week faded, the runways emptied, the guests returned home, the cameras stopped flashing. But one headline continued echoing through the entertainment world. Wang Yibo, the most talked about Chinese celebrity of Paris Fashion Week 2026. For fans, this moment felt deeply symbolic, not just because of the ranking, but because it represented years of quiet dedication finally reaching global recognition. From a young performer chasing his dreams, to an international figure commanding attention in the heart of the fashion capital. It was a journey written step by step. And as fans celebrated this milestone, many of them returned to a simple, heartfelt thought. Somewhere out there, the people who once shared the stage with him, who witnessed his early determination, must feel proud watching how far he has come. Because moments like this are not created overnight. They're built through patience, through resilience, through an unwavering belief in one's path. And now the world has seen it. Wang Yibo standing under the Paris lights, at the top of the media rankings, a Chinese star commanding global attention. And for the fans who watched his journey from the beginning, the emotion was impossible to hide, because this was more than a fashion headline. It was proof that his story is still rising. And perhaps the most powerful chapters have yet to unfold.